Hello everybody and welcome back to another installment of Poke Fodder. Today we are going to talk about the two new EX characters that have been released into the game, version 3.0.3. So first up we have Reshiram, and I hope I'm saying that correctly. So this is a Dragon Fire type Pokemon with two purple moves of 3-star fly, which allows you to jump over another character. But where this is really nice is Fusion Flare. If you have him and Zekrom, the other new EX, on the field, and this is key, neither one of them are affected by a status. If you roll the smaller attack, which in this case is 71 because I have a chain link, and it's a victorious, the dueling opponent will be removed from the game. Crazy. That is game changing. Now if we move over to Zekrom, you'll notice it's the same wheel, except for instead of 2 miss sections, he has 1 dodge section. And again, if he's on the playing field and rolls his smaller move, also 71. Another difference, if you'll notice, is the main attack move is 100 for Reshiram and just 90 here. So, very, very interesting characters. So I went ahead and dropped them into a deck, and I want to show you guys how this works, because to me this could be game changing. Maybe not Deoxys game changing, but the ability to remove an opponent from a game for good is a huge advantage. Even if you can just get one knocked out, that whenever you get down in the later part of the game, you're going to have like a 4-on-3, if you can knock 2 out of 4-on-2, and it's pretty much game over at that point. So let's run him into battle. I'm going to put together my league deck, just going to straight play up in league and see what happens here. We've got Mew, 2 Reuniclus, the 2 new EXs, and then I forget the name of the other one, but he's a new one, and I'm going to do a video on him soon, because he's got some really interesting moves as well. So, first up, let's see. We got one of the Deoxys. Let's see, Moltres, Greninja. So, he's got a decent little squad here. He has first move. Now, one thing you'll notice is the 2 new characters are weight 9. Yes, 9 before they can leave the bench. So, you want to play a tempo strategy with this, where you are running defense until you can get your guys free to go. So, keep that in mind. If you like to play the bum rush the goal, then go ahead and do that, but these may not be the characters that you want in there, because you can leave yourself open to some counterattacks and be stuck. You can use a long throw, and I do have long throw plate, but yeah, you can use that to get them out on the board faster, but their weight does not go away. So I maybe should have put the Reuniclus on my 2 inside corner posts there to enact the Brain Link. I typically like to use them on defense. And he doesn't have hurdle jump, so I'm safe there. He wants to attack. And nice. Get the small miss window. And that's going to set me up nice. I may not even get to show you guys how these 2 new EXs work, because he's going to have 1 try to prevent me from being on his goalpost here. Going to use the X attack. I've got my gold here. And a dodge. Dodge is a neutral, and I'm not even going to get to show you how this works with the 2 new EXs, because this is game over. So, let's try this again. As you see, that's one of the huge disadvantages to bum rushing, is you can bum rush, be in a great position. You get one bad roll, and there is some random number generator going on in this. There's a little bit of chance, a little bit of luck, but you get one bad roll, it's counterattack, game over, boom. Some people like that quick game style. I like a more of a tempo control style. I'm not comfortable throwing all my marbles into one roll, win or lose. Other people like it, so you have to do whatever play style works best for you. So let's jump back in. Would really like to show you guys how these new cards work. And here we go. A triple Deoxys, 3 Reuniclus deck. Quite honestly, I may not even get a chance to show you how it works here. But we're here, so let's play the game. Opening off, I've only got one runner. So that's kind of my standard opening. A lot of people have the same one, I think. What I should have done last game is probably drop my Reuniclus. But then if I had done that, it wouldn't have opened me up to be able to do the counterattack of the goal. So I guess in hindsight, it worked out perfectly, and it's what I meant to do, right? So far, this is starting off a little bit better for me in the style that I like. There was one of those unique abilities that Pokemon has, and like I said, I'm going to go into a different video. This isn't about him. In fact, I can't even. It's Verberum or Viberum or something like that. So he's going to hurdle jump. Now, I am going to use my long throw. You always want to check out your opponent's plates before you just blindly go in. I get hit with it all the time because I forget to look. So long throw gets him in. I get this round kill. He's already lost one of his Reuniclus, which actually makes my life a little easier now because he only has 2 left on the board. And the 2 new characters, there's also a new plate that goes with them. And it's called Overdrive, and it's red. But unlike other reds, this one stays active until your Pokemon gets sent to the Poke Center. And what it does is it adds plus 30 on my attack. And if I have any special effects on my Pokemon, it'll remove those. So he doesn't have any characters that are going to put a special effect on my characters right now. So I'm going to go ahead and use the plate beforehand. And because there's no risk. If you're going up a team that has a lot of status effects that they can put on your Pokemon, you may want to wait until you have a status effect or in control of the game before you go put that plate on. Because once you get sent to the Poke Center, the effects of the plate are gone. It's a nice touch. It's a very interesting card, and I think it really makes these 2 new cards super, super strong. So I moved my Reuniclus over because I know that the Deoxys neutral has, or normal, has teleport. And this will set up a surround kill if he, and there he goes. So he hit the teleport. This would set up a surround kill instead of letting him get next to my base. I guess if he had gone next to my base, I could have gotten a surround kill anyways, but a little bit of a defensive play. So I'm going to go attack him again, because really I'm just trying to show how this removal from the game works. And that is the spin that I want. But he got the purple, so he's going to bounce around again. Okay, so he's going to go to the middle. Let's see, screen on Brain Link. He's going to make me respin. One change that they made is Metagross will negate their ability to do respin. So if you find yourself you're running against a lot of decks with respins, that might be a good option for you if you have the card. I'm going to back up. I can't fight the Deoxys defense. So, nice. Gone. That is actually going to set me up, though. Let's see if... Whoa. Wow. So, perfect. Having the one chain link proved to be the difference. And look, he is gone from this match. He's down to one Reuniclus in his Poke Center. One of them is gone completely. He will not get 3 spins anymore. That is a huge advantage for me and a huge disadvantage for him. That's great. I love it that this worked out. I wish all my matches worked out where what I was trying to do worked out perfectly. Mew is really strong against Deoxys attack because anything 100 or higher can't knock him out if he spins purple. But if you spin white, then it really doesn't matter. So, see, not everything works out the way it should. And I'm a little nervous now because Deoxys got differential slip. That could be really good for me. It could send him back to his bench. But this Deoxys attack eats through my team more times than not. Wow, that was a very, very fortunate spin because while Deoxys attack can eat through most teams, when they're confused, they're probably either going to roll a dodge or a miss, and they become terrible attackers. So at this point, I'm not concerned about him at all. I'm going to drive towards their goal. I'm interested to see what he wants to do here, because if you will remember, and he's going to keep going after this, honestly, I'm not even worried about it. See, off to the dodge. If you'll remember, my purples on the new EX cards is flyaway. So if you can get yourself in a position where you're near their goal, they have to be careful when they attack you because it's a 3-star purple. And as long as you're not attacking into a gold or getting attacked by a gold, you've got a good chance to fly over the defending Pokemon. And he's going to drop Gold Block. I can't attack the defensive one without risk of losing. So I'm going to have to go for the surround kill. But going back to what I was saying, the Flyway, it can be super beneficial. Unlike Skarmory and Salamence, this can be 1 or 2 spaces as a Flyway, whereas Skarmory and Salamence only have the 1. So now he's going to come in here and attack with the Deoxys normal. The chain link of 1. If you can get chain links on cards that you use regularly, it's worked out twice for me now. So you can see how beneficial that is. Gonna post up next to here. No threat of being attacked by the Deoxys defense. Again, Deoxys attack is almost worthless when confused. He rolls a dodge. I don't need to roll again. My next move is going for this round kill, and that's the game. So there you go. That is how it's supposed to work in an ideal world. But you can see how strong and how effective the 2 new EX Pokemon are. So, that's today's video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys were able to see how beneficial having those 2 cards in your deck can make you an instant contender. And I'm going to keep doing more of the Pokemon. There were several more that were released with 3.0.3. And I'll put those out as soon as I do them. And until then, hit the subscribe button if you liked what you saw today. Leave me a comment. Are they working out for you? And I will catch you next time.